I converted to Islam or reverted back to Islam in June before I went home. I've been telling everybody that was this is the first time we're talking about it on the pod in depth a little bit, but it's a decision that I had been thinking about for like 4 or 5 years before taking the action. I took a lot of time to read on my own. I think around the age of 25 is when I was getting there. And that was also the age where a lot of things were transitioning in my life. I was in graduate school towards the end of it, and I was heavy on Malcolm X. Like his autobiography was heavy, and that was like the pivoting point for me. But America is America. And so because of my OGs, I never walked into a direction because the crowd was going there. If it didn't seem right, I would stand back and I would look at stuff. And so I wanted to learn more about Islam, but I didn't want to have a skewed view of it from somebody that was tailoring it to his own thing. So in America, you got different sects and different things that are talking about what Islam is, but the practices are different. So I didn't want to do anything. I was waiting for somebody I could look for as a mentor at that time. That might have been like 2015 and 16. Fast forward to 2019, I get a call and I'm coming to Dubai, not knowing much about Dubai except for what I see on Instagram, but that's a story we won't talk about today. And I'm like, man, that's interesting. So while we're coming with OG and I'm here doing the business things, personally, I'm like, man, I'm in an Islamic country. So this is my first time to where Dubai may not be the traditional space that people may want to see, more strict or whatever, like a Saudi. But for me, it's the only place where Islam is a part of everyday life, right? So I get to see how people react with everyone else, how they treat everyone else. You know, you get to hear their adhan and everything. So it was my first time to look at Islam plainly without, Nation of Islam or anybody else dictating it. So, I learned a lot and I was able to get to a space where it's like, all right, I'm ready. It's in my heart.